What up YouTube, Nathan Heightz here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can utilize the 5,000 word rule in language learning. So first off, for those of you guys who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, the 5,000 word rule is basically a rule which states that you only need to know about 5,000 words to be fluent in a language, right? And this has been proven time and time again by linguists who prove that the average person only uses about 5,000 words in their daily speech. So as a quick disclaimer, I just want to tell you guys, 5,000 words in your daily speech does not mean that they use the 5,000 most frequent words, right? These are just the 5,000 most frequent words. So as a disclaimer, you are still going to hear words you don't understand after, memorizing these 5,000 words in the way that I'm about to show you, right? But you have to understand that with these 5,000 words, the 5,000 most frequent words, you will be able to pick up on the meaning of these words. Sometimes you won't, for the most part you will. But for comprehension's sake, you're always going to be learning. So just keep that in mind. When you hear a word you don't know, ask what it means and put it to memory, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did to gain, a vocabulary of over 5,000 words, and it's pretty simple, okay? Oh yeah, guys, check out my bookshelf. So let's take a look at this real quick. There are plenty of different frequency dictionaries you could utilize. Two that I found very helpful are going to be these two. As you can see, I have a Routledge German. I have this one right here, which is by who? McGraw-Hill, which is very famous. It's very renowned. And then I have this one by Routledge again. So let's get the two Spanish ones, and we'll go from there, right? So the one that I originally started with was this one by Routledge, and it costs about $50 on Amazon, so it's expensive. As you can see, I went through the whole thing. They're all highlighted. Then there's this one as well, which I didn't look into until recently. I've owned it for a long time, but this one is also very good because it not only has the most frequent, but it also has a bunch of other word lists. So personally, I think this one would be more helpful at this point. So the big red book of Spanish vocabulary, look into this one because it does have a frequency dictionary as well, right? But it's very simple, guys. What I did is after listening to Pimsleur, Michelle Thomas, and going through a workbook or two, I started using this frequency dictionary. So by the time I got it, I already had a vocabulary of about, I don't know, at least maybe 1,000 words, right? And if you look at it, oh wow, I only went to 4,100 or something. But okay, if you look at it, right, all the words in the beginning, the first few hundred words are all so easy. First, when, give, see, still, me. A lot of pronouns, things of that nature, right? So the only difficulty that you're really presented with when using this is trying to decipher, the genders of the words, because as you can see, they do give you some examples, but for the most part, they do not show you the articles that go along with these words. So that's one issue that I found. So what you are going to have to do is you're going to have to learn some grammar so that you do know what articles go with each one, or at least that you can guess very well. But you can also read the sentences underneath. I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus. Because the sentences underneath give you guys a decent example of how it's used in a sentence, right? So once you have the book of your choice that you want to utilize, all you have to do is make flashcards, okay? All you have to do is make flashcards, and what I did is I made flashcards. I maybe made 200 at a time and mixed them up, and I maybe did, I don't know, 20, maybe more a day. Sometimes I did 50 a day. Honestly, Spanish is very close to English, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to do that if English is your native tongue, right? So about 50 a day. Now, if I were to do this today, I would have done it a little bit differently. What I would have done is I would have used one of these Lightner boxes that I now use to learn vocabulary. So let me show you what that is real quick. Now this here is the Lightner box. And you definitely want to use these schedules. It's basically a game with a schedule, and every day you memorize you memorize the words that are behind the dividers with the number on it, right? So each divider has a number on it, as you can see. And you just go through it that way. It helps because you don't have to review every damn vocabulary card every day. So every day it'll break it down to about 20, 30 vocabulary cards, depending on where you're at. So I would definitely check out the Lightner box, do some research into that, and go on my channel and watch the video I have on how to utilize a Lightner box. Okay, guys? So from there, all you have to do is highlight the words that you have already memorized, put them into the Lightner box, and follow that game schedule. The last suggestion I can possibly give you guys is to use pictures in order to memorize the flashcards. So if you look at my flashcards, let me try to find one real quick, guys. I used to draw a lot of pictures. Okay, so for example, this one right here, right? Let me give you guys a better view. This word, for example, to wash something in Tagalog, right? I drew a little picture and it has a guy with a mug in his hand, spilled something on his shirt, and a box of juice, right? So to wash something, he needs to wash his shirt. So the way I memorize this is maghugas, because he has a mug in his hand and he spilled some juice on himself, right? So that's the last tip I can really give you guys. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. I know the small nuances in these techniques is really helpful for some of you guys, and really this was a video requested by one of my loyal subscribers who has been asking for it for a long time, so I want to make sure that I put it out for you guys. Once again, thank you to all of you guys who watch my channel and continue to support. I will continue to make videos, although they will not be as frequent for the time being because school is about to start. But I'm going to always keep them interesting and always keep them helpful, and I will always continue to put my updates on languages that I'm learning. I have one coming out in about a week and a half, 2 weeks regarding Tagalog, my first Tagalog update for 3 months. Y bueno, gracias por ver este video y nos vemos pronto. Los amo y bueno, adiós.